Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Watching the inaugural truck series race from St. Pete against St. Petersburg. They just took 3 laps to go in the race. Got Lane Wicks leading and winning currently, with Ben Rhodes second and Tom Majeski right behind him in third. Could throw a blanket underneath this top 3 for the lead. Tom Majeski on the last restart kind of had the lead and he fumbled it going in the final corner and gave it to Lane Wicks. And it's taken Majeski all the way to the end of the race to get back up here, which is crazy. But Wicks is kind of falling off here a little bit. Live traffic seems to be a pain in the butt for him, as they caught Mini Towel here on the 14. In a very bad spot. See, Lane kind of gave a little a little movement there to Mini Towel. Oh no, hey, get out of the way. We're fighting for the win here. Show some respect. We're fighting for the win here. Thor Sports got 2 trucks fighting for the win here, which I don't think they can say that about them in a long time. Usually it's been 1 truck dominating, being Tom Majeski. Ooh, Rhodes again drove it hard in the final corner. I believe this is turn 14, the hairpin corner. Coming 2 laps together this time by. Gap's still the same between the 34, the 88, and the 99. Lane Wicks trying to pick up his first win of the season, be second out of 3 races for front row, because Chandler Smith won Daytona. Ben Rhodes looking for his first win since Charlotte 2023, so it's been almost basically 2.5 years. And Tom Majeski trying to win for the first time since 2023 as well, because he went winless. No, sorry, not 2023, 2024. He went winless last season, but he's trying to get that Menards 88 back in the victory lane for the first time since 2020 at Kansas with Matt Crafton. That 88 truck has not been in the victory lane in almost 6 years, about basically 5.5 years at this point. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be a tough battle to get up to Lane Wicks. It seems like there's only like a good few passing zones on the track. Coming to the white flag this time by. Ooh, Rhodes got a little wide there. I believe that's turn 10? Yeah, that was turn 10. They had the little chicane there. And 12 and 13. Now we're going to turn 14. Oh, Rhodes missed it again. We're going to battle for second. Yep. Tom Majeski inside for second as we come to the white flag. One more time we're on to St. Petersburg. Lane Wicks got a mirror full of Thor Sport trucks. Tom Majeski and Ben Rhodes side by side for second. Rhodes tried to put the crossover, but Majeski parks it. Majeski up to second. Tom Majeski's going to be kicking himself in the butt here for giving up the lead on the restart in the final corner. And he literally took him the entire run to get back up to the front, to get back up to Lane. Ooh, Rhodes kind of missed the corner there. I think his fight for the win's over. Looks like it's between Wicks and Majeski. Bleed coming to the backstretch for the final time. Yeah, Rhodes is done. I think he's just cruising. Oh, Wicks swerving the truck back and forth, trying to see if he has enough fuel. Fuel was a concern for, I believe, Wicks and Majeski. Here we go, the final set of corners. Wicks swerving the truck back and forth just to make sure he's got enough fuel. Here we go, the final section. Look at them hopping that curb. One last shot for Majeski. Oh, he completely missed it. That's literally almost deja vu of the restart. Lane Wicks comes off the final corner to the front stretch to the checkered flag. First win of the season, he wins the inaugural Truck Series Street Race at St. Petersburg. Good job, Lane. Let's go. Lane Wicks wins the inaugural Truck Series race at St. Pete. With Tom Majeski second, Ben Rhodes third, teammate Lane Wicks, Chandler Smith in fourth, and Caden Honeycutt runs out of the top 5. Caden had a great fast truck. He just never had the track position to do anything with it. Landon Lewis gets his career best finish of 6th. Andres Perez, oh my god, Butterbean nose is destroyed on that 12 truck. What happened to Butterbean? Good lord. What happened to Butterbean there? Like I mentioned, Landon Lewis gets the best career finish of 6th. Andres Perez ties his best career finish of 7th. First time in that 44 for Nice. Daniel Hemrick ends up 8th. Colin Braun making his return to the Truck Series. Gets a top 10 for Ram. and Dodge and colleague. Good job, Colin. And James Hitchcliff, the IndyCar commentator and former IndyCar driver, gets a top 10 in his debut in that 77 Spire. Good job. Ben Mayer, making his debut in the part-time Ford truck for Nice, comes home 11th. 3 Nice trucks in the top 15. That's a fantastic one for Nice. Justin Haley, 12th. He had an eventful day. He basically wrecked on lap 3 and went a lap down, got his lap back, and comes back to finish 12th. Great job, Justin Haley. Connor Mosack, I don't know what they were doing, but at the end of stage 1, they stayed out where everybody else pitted. And he was on old tires and he just dropped to the back, got some damage. But he drove his way back up to 13th, so that's good, I guess. Again, I don't know what that 17 was thinking, but doesn't matter. All that matters is Lane Riggs is burning it down at the start-finish line. Cole Butcher in a backup truck, he wrecked literally literally lap 1 of practice. I think, yesterday, before it got canceled. And he ends up 14th in a backup truck. What a comeback for Butcher. I think he's never been on a road course in his whole career, and he comes back to finish 14th in a backup truck. Christian Eckes comes back to finish 15th. He had a lot of damage on his truck. Got involved in a wreck with Adam Andretti and teammate Daniel Hemrick, I believe, in turn 9, I think is what it is. It's like 9 or 10. As Lane continues to celebrate, he's burning it down in turn 1. Tyler Wife, the 4th and final Nice truck, comes home 16th. He was ruffing up some feathers today. He roughed up Chris White a little bit. But that's all 4 Nice trucks in the top 20, which is great for that team and organization. That's something they haven't said ever. Daniel Dye comes home 17th, not a bad one for him. Jake Garcia 18th. He was up in the top 10, I think, for a little bit, but something happened to him. I don't know what happened. He kind of fell off. And Chris White 19th. He was actually having a pretty good one for his standards. He was actually just outside the top 10 at one point, but then he overcooked turn 1 and wrecked himself. But he came back to finish inside the top 20. That's a great one for him. Typical Chris White. He wrecked it, but he didn't damage the truck, so that's a win for Chris White. And Tanner Gray finished 20th. He clobbered the same wall that Adam Andretti hit. That lane just passed. I guess it's turn 9. I'm not too sure, but yeah, great way to bounce back for Tanner coming home 20th, and that big wreck. Thought his race was over, but he still gets a top 20 out of it. Meanwhile, Lane is still burning it down here. He is finding every part of the track and doing a burnout in. He's still doing burnouts. Burn it down, Lane. Honestly, this race really surprised me. Not as much carnage I was expecting. It's kind of like Chicago. Like, I was expecting that race to be a demolition derby, and it wasn't. But for this race, I was expecting the same thing, but it actually proved to be really good. There's little Jimmy Hitch, James Hitchcliff, coming home top 10 in his debut, coming home 10th. Former IndyCar driver. Lane Lewis finally made it to pit road. Looks like going to go to victory lane here. Dario Franchitti coming out of the truck. Unfortunately, he was having a great one. He was winning top 10, like 8th to 10th, like the whole day. And then he pitted very late. I guess he had like a flat tire or something. Unfortunately, ended up like outside. He ended up outside the top 20. I don't know where he ended up. I think it was like 25th or something like that, 26th, somewhere around there. I don't know what happened. They only showed him going pit road, but they never said anything about what happened. Hey, look, Mario Andretti. There's Jimmy Johnson, who's the interim crew chief for Dario Franchitti today. That's crazy. And it was also Mario Andretti's birthday too. Dario is exhausted. I don't blame him. But Lane Riggs has made the victory lane. Going to climb out of the truck here and celebrate for his 6th career win, first of the season, first on a road course. It's crazy. He getting his stuff off now. Getting ready to get on out of the truck. Got his hat on, taking a drink. And here we go. Celebrating. Lane Riggs. Hold on. There we go. Had a rough start to the year with Daytona and Atlanta, but glad he was able to turn around today at St. Pete. Never thought Lane would win on. I didn't think Lane had a chance to win it today, but that truck was fast. Happy for Lane. Good for him. He deserves it. Man, you've been practicing since December. Good lord. He said he started spotting with like 8 to go. That's why he lost so much time to Rhodes and Majeski. Good job, Lane. Very deserving. Man, he kind of dominated. A little bumper caved in, no big deal. It didn't hurt the truck. It might have helped it. I don't know. But now the truck seat's gonna be off. I think for 2 weeks, because they don't want Phoenix and Phoenix and Las Vegas in the spring anymore. They never ran Phoenix in the spring, but they stopped. They're not going to Las Vegas this year, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I don't understand why they're not going to Las Vegas this year, at all. That's a missed opportunity right there if I've ever seen it. But next race will be Darlington for the Truck Series. I believe 3 weeks away. So nice little break for the Truck Series, I guess, before they head off to South Carolina for some Friday night racing. And I believe they said on the broadcast that it's gonna be a drivers only broadcast. So it's gonna be another one of those fun races, I guess, because I think people have enjoyed the drivers only broadcasts that Fox does. So at least for the All Wilder series in the past, and now the Truck Series now. So it should be interesting, to say the least. I believe Kevin Harvick and Charlie Gunn and Ryan Blaney gonna be in the booth, and Austin Cindric and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. be on the pits. I think it was the same way last year too at Homestead. So who knows? But that's like 3 weeks away. Lane Riggs gets to cruise into Darlington. Not throwback weekend because that's not happening anymore. But get to cruise into Darlington and try to go for 2 for 2 and make it 3 for 4 for front row. And that's gonna do it for me, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share the video, ring the little bell so you can notify upload. Honestly, this race at St. Pete was a success. I felt like it was a great opportunity for the Truck Series to get some spotlight. Hopefully they come back next year. I think it put on a great show, more than I expected, and I hope they come back next year and win it again. Because this was a great risk, and it was a great reward, great payoff. That's all I gotta say. I hope they come back next year, at least with the truck series. So hopefully that happens. We'll see, but I'll be looking forward to it if they do come back. Alright, guys, catch y'all on the next one. See ya.